and welcome to The Advocate, The Advocator. I'm Dr. Lydia Gelsey, and you might be saying, well, what is The Advocator? Well, The Advocator is a program that deals with issues that affect society as a whole, the community issues. And today I'm hosting, and we have a very special program that we're going to be dealing with today, and it's called Summer Success. Thank you.
Now, Krista, make sure you stay with her the whole time. She's new to the country. This is her first day. This is a brand new country. It's a whole different culture.
It's gonna be okay.
Good, now make sure you stay with her the whole time. I'll be here right
Okay.
after school to pick you up.
Okay, Mom.
Okay, have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye. Ignore my mom. She's so annoying. She's totally freaking out about this whole thing. She freaks out about everything. She always does that. Ugh. Ignore my mom. So, ready for your first day in the Wicked Castle of Doom? I mean, like, seriously, it's so boring. I don't know how they could put us through this, like, every single day. How many schools do you have in your village? None.
Well, hello, we're back. And my guest today is a native of Buffalo. However, she had left Buffalo for a number of years. And she's also a graduate of East High School and a graduate of Canisius College. And she has a very successful program that she wants to present to the Buffalo area. And this person is none other than my very good friend, Dr. Gwendolyn Curry.
Thank
Welcome.
you. Thank you, Dr. Gelsey. I'm excited about being here. And this program, Summer Success Camp, was a brainchild of mine in collaboration with my sister, Brenda Gray, who's a 37-year veteran, retired from the Buffalo Public School System.
Okay.
And we thought about the fact that during the summer, there's an opportunity for the community to host their own school, like a freedom school, to provide, to augment, to undergird and support the education that they've already gotten during the year. But with our kids that are falling behind, we give special emphasis on the things that they missed.
Okay.
And so in Summer Success Camp, it's been going on. I did it in Charlotte, North Carolina for over 30 years.
What?
And now, last year was our pilot program in Buffalo
Okay.
at Dr. Lewis's church, and this year we're at Pastor Wilson's church on Clinton near Bailey. We are so excited. This is a golden opportunity for all of our children from pre-K all the way up to 6th grade, even if they're 7th graders, to come and learn.
Okay.
Learning can be fun. Education is the pass key to the future. And our program is designed to prevent summer slide and also to close the achievement gap for our children. And this thing, I even miss my children from last summer.
Okay.
Because they learned so well. And one of the key things that they said at graduation, my little boys, most of them said, I liked math and manners. So we are highlighting things that they don't get in the regular school system.
Okay.
We're teaching them etiquette, manners. We are sold on the fact that they need to know how to interact with society.
Okay. Let me ask you a question here. You must have really had a very good program put together because boys don't usually appreciate manners and math.
Math.
My goodness.
With the math piece, we are partnering with the downtown library.
Okay.
And they gave us this special math book that takes a child all the way through school. And it's very colorful, it's very easy to learn, and it eases them from one level of math to another. And those children, they wanted to take the book home. They wanted to look at it, read it, go to the end, work back to the beginning. And this enhanced their ability to do their math that they would have to do every day in their Summer Bridges book. So, yeah. Summer Bridges. This is a book that bridges one grade to the next. So if a child is going from first grade and going into second, it starts the child with first grade work. And it eases them into the second grade work. It eases them into second grade work. Yeah. So that way, with this program, for 50 days, there's 50 days of work in here, and we get to have the kids for 49 days. So every day there is a lesson for them, from math to social studies to history to English. Everything that they take in their regular school day, they take in this. And by the middle of the summer, they're doing work from the next level. The grade that they're going to enter into in September, that's the work they'll be doing.
You said the whole summer. So the program is designed to go from June 30th till
August
the 29th.
And the reason for that is part of our mission is to help the parents not to have to miss a day of work. Because most summer programs start 2 weeks into the summer, so parents have to scramble and try to find a place for their kids until the regular school system starts or until other programs start. So that's one of the advantages of our program is soon as school is over, we have our big open house fun day on that Saturday with the jumpolines and all the balloons and the clowns and the painted faces. And then that Monday, we start right into camp. Right into camp, so the parent doesn't have to figure out what to do for 2 weeks.
And you know something, Dr. Gwen, I think that the way that you're doing this, the Summer Success Program, the way that you're doing this, it allows the children to not fall out of a routine, but to fall into a new routine that's fun. Because it sounds like fun to me.
It is so much fun. And one of the things we do is we go on a lot of field trips. And we have a lot of arts and crafts. We have people from the community come in that they don't always get to hear. Someone that looks like them to talk about their own history, their own culture. And then we infuse and introduce them to other cultures. We have Spanish tape playing every day where they're learning basic conversational Spanish. And then every nation that's represented in our camp, we have a special day for them. And then our children get to pick a special day for a book that they would read on a different nation.
So they actually get an opportunity to bond with one another's nationalities.
And culture.
Their culture, and then to also learn how to respect people.
Exactly.
To respect individualities. Awesome.
And even if parents like to bring their gifts and talents to the camp, so we have, instead of having students show and tell, we have parents show and tell. So if a parent does knitting or has a craft that they do, they could come and show it.
Wonderful.
If they are a cake baker, or one lady brought little hermit crabs, and some lady brought a little show dog, and everything that a parent knows how to do, a child would be interested in finding that out and learning. And even the parents that are in very different careers, they come and talk to our children about the careers.
This sounds like a great program. You said a couple of things that I'm sure that the parents and the listening audience, but we're going to take a break and we're going to come right back. Okay? All right. Welcome back to The Advocator. And I'm your host, Dr. Lydia Gelsey. And for some of you that are just tuning in, we're here today talking with Dr. Gwendolyn Curry about the Summer Success Program. Dr. Gwen, would you tell me a little bit more about the daily schedule for the Summer Success Program?
Yes, absolutely. We start at 8 in the morning and we end at 5 in the evening. So we go all day, a full day. We start out with our children arriving and serving them this wonderful breakfast provided by the Buffalo Public School System.
Okay.
And then we have our opening morning meditation and announcements and rules. We read the rules every single day. Safety is a priority. If we accomplish nothing during the day, we're going to be safe and supervised. And all the children understand that. And then we break off into our groups and go right into our morning stretches, and we do yoga, and we do all different kind of exercising in place. Before we go outside to anything, we make sure that our kids are good and stretched out. But before we do our outside exercising, we do our schoolwork. So we start in with schoolwork, and we do it from each grade level, and we have plenty of help, plenty of volunteers, plenty of assistance. And as I said, when we start out with our book on Summer Bridges, most of the children are so excited because they like the fact that they already know the work. But we ease them into the next grade level throughout the summer. And then we make sure that we go outside and get some of that nice, fresh, God-given air so they can breathe and run and play.
Right.
And we do organized athletic activities. And this way, this is different than our regular school system where they don't get a lot of outdoor play because it's cold, but they don't get the gym activities that we used to get when we went to school. And things have really changed. But I am determined to infuse the kinds of things back into their lives that we so enjoyed. And after we get back from our outdoor physical fitness activities, fun fitness, we do hula hoop, we do hopscotch, we do all kinds of running in place and all kinds of exercises, nothing so physical that even the little ones get a chance to play. We play kickball, we play baseball. Children like to play. They like to scream. They like to let out all that energy. And then we calm down and we cool down. We give them plenty of fresh water and we come back in, and it's almost time for lunch.
Okay.
So during lunch period, what we do is it's very organized, and the school system sends us this healthy, balanced, nutritional lunch that we so enjoy. And even during our lunch period, the whole community, if a child in our community does not come to the program and you live near the Bailey Clinton area, you will get a free lunch at our location. So we're at 1335 Clinton Street at the Royal Worship Center. You could bring your child there every day and they could get a free lunch. And I think that's exciting.
So, in other words, your Summer Success Program that is running at the 1335 Clinton Street, which is the Greater Royal Worship Center.
Yes.
Okay, is in collaboration with the free lunch.
Yes.
Your program is running there. But now your program they have to be registered for the program, correct?
No, not to get the free lunch.
No, not the free lunch, but for your program.
For the program, for the summer success.
Okay.
But if they want a free lunch,
Right.
they could just show up.
Okay.
And the first time they show up, we will put them on our lunch list, and they could still come just for lunch.
Okay.
So if you're out doing something or your grandma is taking care of them,
Right.
she could bring them on over for lunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then also, I think that you may have participants there that can sign up those if they're interested.
Yeah.
But you work that out.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Now, we mentioned that they were grade levels, but like, what is the primary age that they start with for some of the viewers that might just be tuning in right now?
Yes, we start at 3 years old. If a child is turning 4 during the summer,
Okay.
they can come to our program. But if they are not turning 4 during June, July, or August, and they're not going to be going to the school system in September, then we can't take them. But if they're getting ready to go into pre-K, we will take them in the summer and work with them and get them ready for pre-K.
Okay.
So we go from 3 years old up to 12 years old. And if there's a 13-year-old that needs help and wants to be part of the program, absolutely. We don't turn any children away because all children can learn and all children are important. And it's important to us that they work with people in the community during the summer and they get exposed to arts and culture, and they also get exposed to field trips around our great city of good neighbors, Buffalo, New York.
I really appreciate this, Gwen, because I know that you are a native of Buffalo.
Yes.
And you went away and you lived other places, but then you come back to Buffalo to be an asset to the city.
Yes.
And touch our children. To touch our children.
Yes, because when we were children, we went to all these summer programs, mostly at the different Catholic schools, and then the public schools had summer programs too. And they're in their parks, and you know, we had the toys brought out and we played games, and there was always a bigger kid there to work with us, and we always got, you know, lunch and food. And then the Catholic churches took us on all kinds of field trips.
Right.
And then our local churches were quite involved in the summer.
Well, yeah.
So I am coming back to do what I know to do.
Right.
And I take responsibility for my community. I don't complain. I'm part of the solution. We're the summer solution. We're the summer solution. And people say, well, why do you want to work with kids during the summer? It's so hot. No, it's so necessary.
Yes.
If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem.
That's right.
Every child is my child, and every child deserves a summer of success and fun.
Right. I understand.
Education, learning is fun, and we make it fun. They're learning chess. They're going to learn golf. You know, they're learning things that challenge the mind,
Right.
you know, critical thinking skills. Then they're going to learn about the African culture. Even if they're not African, native African or African American, we're going to teach them African culture. We're going to teach them about a lot of the scientists.
Okay.
And we have a history of science, technology. We hear all the science, technology, engineering, and math. We have our own scientists. We have George Washington Carver, Norbert Willex.
Okay.
We have all of those people.
We're going to have to take a break and come right back.
Okay.
According to estimates, over 1 billion people live in appalling levels of poverty. Denied even basic standards of food, water. Nearly half of the world's population earns less than.
Well, welcome back to the Advocator. And I'm Dr. Lydia Gelsey, your host. And I'm here with Dr. Gwendolyn Curry. And we have been discussing the summer success camps. And she is the brainstorm. And she brought this project back to Buffalo.
Back to Buffalo.
Thank you. I think you deserve a hand applause for that.
Back home where it belongs,
That's
where it's
right.
so needed. You know, God has a way of moving you where you're needed. You know, we are filling a gap, we're supplying a need.
Right.
If everybody had a camp here and there were a summer camp available to the 27,000 young people that'll be out of school for the summer, then there would be no need for what we have. But the opportunities for summer camp are very limited, and narrow in scope, and we are operating full-time all day long and providing all children with an opportunity to learn and have a good time. In addition to our camp opportunity, I told you we're part of the solution for summer programs. The school system has a summer camp, a summer school education piece that they're going to start in the month of July. When a child goes to that program, we will take that child into our program for half day. So the school buses, if you're out there and you're enrolling your child into the school program, please give us a call, because we want to have that child in the afternoon from 1 to 5, so that the parent doesn't have to try to figure that out. And even if you don't have a place for your child to go, when they get out of school and you're waiting for the school program to start, we will take them all day. Then when school starts, we'll work with them half day. And then when the school part is over, you can send them back to camp all day. And if you really want to know a lot more about our camp and what we provide, go to my website, which is thegrantlady.org. There's a flyer, there's an application, and you can call 704-491-5745. But go to the website and read more about it. It's called thegrantlady.org.
Oh, great. And then we know that the one location, for those of you that have maybe just tuned in, the location that she's working with is the Greater Royal Worship Center. That's located at 1335 Clinton Street, and that's in Buffalo. So once again, we're encouraging you to do something with your young people this summer. And I think the Summer Success Camp is on. I think it's on, Dr. Gwen.
Yes, we did our pilot last year on Sycamore Street at Dr. Lewis's church, Miracle Missions, and it was an overwhelming success.
Great.
We had to turn children away. The location was smaller than we needed, so now we have a huge place, and we can hold well over 100 children.
Oh, praise.
So don't think that we're all filled. We're not filled. We're waiting for you. The only thing missing is you and your call or your application for your child, because your child is important to us. You're important to us, that you don't miss a day of work trying to find a location for this child. Call early, register now, then that way they'll have a place to go, and you can have peace of mind knowing that they're going to have safe, supervised summer success.
Yeah, so you hear that, parents? Grandmas, aunties, cousins, and sometimes even babysitters, because we take care of children too. So there's still spots available. You can call 704-491-5745, or you can go directly to the website.
Yeah.
Would you give them that information again, please?
The website is The Grant Lady, TheGrantLady, theGrantLady.org, and we'd love to teach your children, work with them, and have some summer success with them, along with them.
And I love the yellow T-shirts.
Yeah,
Yes.
these are our colors, and we'll be passing out some flyers at the Juneteenth Festival. If you come over to the Juneteenth Festival, you'll see us with our yellow T-shirts on. And on the 28th, which is that Saturday, before our opening day, we're having open house. We're going to have the jumpolines, we're going to have the clowns, we're going to have the face painting. So bring all your children, little babies, big kids, everybody come out to our open house right there at Greater Royal Worship Center on June 28th.
Okay, and
Yeah.
again, that is 1335 Clinton Street, and that's in Buffalo.
Yes.
So those of you that are just tuning in, this is Dr. Gwendolyn Curry, and she is the brainstorm, the founder, along with her sister, of Summer Success Camps. And it started originally 30 years ago?
Yes.
Uh-oh, I'm telling your age.
30 years ago.
Oh my God.
And it probably started 50 years ago here in Buffalo when I was a child going to summer camp. I didn't know the impression that that made on my life by having something to do every day when school was out.
Right.
Because I love school. I love learning. I'm a lifelong learner. And the children, they want to learn and they want to be challenged with new ideas. That's why we do the STEM program, we do the science, we do the technology, the engineering, the math, and we teach them about the African American inventors and scientists. And they're so excited to learn things like George Washington Carver, when the boll weevil ate the cotton crop in Arkansas, he developed over 100 uses for the peanut, and including cosmetics and oil and things like that. We come from a long line of kings and queens and inventors and scientists and politicians and educators, and our children need to know that. So we have our Read to Lead program. We partner also with young audiences down at the canal side. We take the children once a week downtown, and they enjoy the ocean, the lake of Buffalo, and they learn right there on the water.
Right, right. Well, I'm very impressed because I know that sometimes the children, our children, don't get an opportunity to do a lot of outdoor things. And as you said earlier, you're not stuck in the building.
No, no.
You go outside and you do some outside activities. And you purposely do this so that even as they make that transition back from going into a new grade, they're eased in. They're eased in, and that's the good thing about it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, once again, let's give them the phone number and the address. You can call today, that's 704-491-5745, and the location is 1335 Clinton Street, and that's the Greater Royal Worship Center. Well, we hope you enjoyed today. We really enjoyed it.
Yes, I'm happy to share this valuable information with the whole city of Buffalo. Help us to make this summer a success for parents and children.
And safe this
And
summer.
safe,
Yes,
yes.
and that's one thing that I noticed in your opening, and even with the information, that it's safe
It's safe and it's
and it's
supervised.
affordable
It's supervised.
and supervised.
Yeah, because we have to watch our children.
That's right.
That's our most precious commodity, most valuable, and we understand. I'm watching the staff, I'm watching